Seekers, this is your channel message. I was low-key trying to avoid doing this because I'm so tired of receiving these downloads about hating ass bitches, hating ass niggas. There are people around you, but mainly outside of your vicinity, that they hate the recognition that you're receiving when it comes to maybe a craft that you're doing or some type of work that you're doing. I'm getting coworkers, but it's really all above. It could be anybody around you. It could be family, like anyone and everyone, even your own friends, right? But someone or a group of people, they're trying to like alter the form of what you do. They're trying to downplay what you do, and they're trying to make it seem like the way you present yourself and the work that you put out, the way you show up in this world and the effort that you put into anything it is that you do is not a big deal. Because there's something unique about you and the ways that you present yourself, the ways that you express yourself. So even if this is just a job, the way you show up when it comes to your work, the way you show up as an employee, whatever, like, these people try to downplay it. I'm also getting, there could be something significant about the ears, about your ears. You could hear ringing in your ears. Your ears could feel clogged. So I'm definitely getting that it's more, that you need to cleanse more. Whether this has to do with spiritual hygiene, physical hygiene. I'm getting a closet. You may need to clean out your closet. There's still more to do. But I'm also getting to not overwork yourself, because this is a period of resting. You've been putting in the work immensely in a lot of areas, especially the way you show up emotionally for others, the way you show up for your loved ones, the way you show up in being of service for people. You're doing all the things you need to do, Seekers, but make time to rest as well. Just make sure when you are prioritizing certain tasks, things that need to get done, make sure you're doing it in a way it's moderate. You're not overdoing it, as in like you're not stressing yourself out, making it the first priority, making it the overall thing. There's a lot of things that is calling for you right now to listen into, okay? You have to make time to be quiet. I'm getting that. But yeah, you definitely have people outside of you that I'm just getting downplay. They're jealous. And so they're trying to, I hear mockery. Someone's trying to make a mockery of what you do or how you show up. And this is just you showing up as a person. You showing up genuinely is who you are. It's like, I don't know what it is that they expect you to do, or, they rather that you don't say anything at all. They rather that you're a robot. They rather that you hide away. They rather that you hide away and you don't make yourself known. Because it's something about you that's becoming more loud. You're becoming more loud within the way, with your self-expression, the way you show up in rooms, the way you speak. You're becoming more outspoken. It's almost like you've unlocked a higher level of your inner child, which is the higher self. It's like, I think it's that, like, your higher self is starting to just emerge more and more. And there's things that even are kind of surprising you about yourself, in the ways that you're very expressive. You're just wanting, I'm getting hobbies too. Like, you're wanting to dive deeper into the hobbies that you already either do, or you're like starting new hobbies. There's just something that you're putting more intention into. Like, there's more intention in everything that you do, and that is leaving a mark everywhere you go. Every step you take, every word you speak, it's with intention. And people are picking up off that energy, and it triggers them, and it makes them uncomfortable, because they're nowhere near the frequency or level that you're on. They don't know how to piece it together because they're so caught up in the physical, they're so caught up in the material, they're so caught up in wanting to be seen in a way that comes from a place of ego, that comes from a place of fear. So it's this detachment. I'm getting that you are detaching from this old narrative, this outdated way of living, this outdated way of viewing society, how everyone else sees society, how everyone else believes people are supposed to move in this world. It's just dead. And you know it too well to be what it is. And I think you're tired of over explaining yourself or having to explain to these lame ass fucking people why it's so insignificant and why it's so irrelevant. You're done feeling like you gotta prove shit to people because they don't want to listen to you. If you make time to have your voice known in other rooms, they're gonna make time to try to peek through and listen to what you're saying. Or if you have a platform and you speak in some way for an audience, they're gonna make time to hear what you're saying, but they will never make it known that they are listening to you. So if you take time to be in their face and you're willing to express your thoughts, your emotions, your opinions, they shut it down, or they just pretend like they don't hear because they want to make you feel like you're unimportant. They don't want you to feel good about yourself, and you maybe feeling more confident about yourself. It's just showing, and it's only, the vibration is only becoming higher and higher and higher, and that is the trigger. That is bringing their vibration only lower because it's starting to actually expose who they really are and how they really feel, not only about you but themselves. And so karma's hitting these people left and right in ways that they didn't expect. I'm getting that. It's like from 0 to 100. It's gradually progressing, their karma, and it's happening in just so many different variations. It's like these people just kind of have to feel that shit out. It's long overdue. I'm also getting there's people outside of you that try to get away with things, try to do some underhanded shit, or they spoke. I'm hearing pillow talk. It's just shit. People have said a lot of shit. They talked a lot of shit about you, and so now those things are kind of starting to become uncovered. It's just things aren't being hidden anymore. One way or another, it's reflecting on what they've done and how they feel. It's starting to show, and this could even be showing. This could be showing in the physical, like someone's looks, like someone is starting to look different because they talk so much shit. Someone doesn't really take care of themselves. I'm getting spiritual hygiene, so it's all within, all throughout. Like it's all coming up, okay? It's all coming up to the surface, and whether you are feeling this or you're aware of this or you're somehow witnessing this within certain individuals, there's nothing for you to do about that. There's nothing for you to partake in. Just let it happen because it's meant to happen. And these people need to fucking learn. If it's one way or another. So a lot of these people been needing to get their ass beat for real. But we're not focusing on the low vibration of that. We're not in that energy. That's why we just kind of have to allow these people to get their ass whooped in the spiritual realm, spiritual jail, however it's meant to come through, however it's meant to show up and come out. That's what's going to happen. These people are not going to be left untouched because they've dabbled in too much shit. They've dabbled in trying to do magic themselves in a very immature way. They have no idea what they're doing. They don't know shit. And they definitely don't know shit about you. All they do is make up assumptions because they're haters. And that's all it's ever going to be. If these people choose not to, it's going to take a long time for them to change if they ever even come around to doing that. And if they do, it's going to be a long process because that's what healing consists of. Doing that inner work, doing that type of work takes time. But you have to have pure, genuine intention to want to change. And so that's not happening anytime soon for these people because for you to even move this way in the beginning, what was the reason? What was the reason, bitch? Oh, okay. So yeah, leave them where they at, and where however they move with you, or however they had you feel in the past, leave them where they left you at. But overall, there ain't nothing, that you need to do about this. Keep moving with grace. Keep moving at God's speed. You are making so much change. You are changing this planet. All right, like, you're evolving. It's beautiful to look at. It's so intense, and it's exhilarating. It's illuminating, and you're helping people. You're also helping people change themselves. You're helping people believe that they can move differently, that they can change their perception. So those, like, allow things to just happen in its own divine orchestration, because that's what it's bound to be anyway. Okay? You're doing the right thing. If you needed some type of confirmation or a second opinion, some type of clarification, here it is. All right? You're exactly where you need to be, and don't let a motherfucker tell you otherwise, or make you feel otherwise. All right? They have no power here. Their power does not reside here. No, it does not. They have no control over you, and they're aware of that. Again, that's what's making them mad. They're mad because they're lame and they're haters. That's it.